अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, आप देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ द वीक। मैं हूं आपकी मेज़बान अफशान मलिक। नाज़रीन, जो आज की हमारी मेहमान शख्सियत हैं वो बोस्निया हर्ज़ेगोविना के एम्बेसडर हैं और बहुत अच्छी शख्सियत के मालिक भी हैं। उनसे हम बात करेंगे जो हमारे वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद नवाज शरीफ ने हाल ही में बोस्निया का दौरा किया, उस हवाले से भी आज की हमारी मेहमान शख्सियत हैं मिस्टर नदीम मैकरिच। Assalamu alaikum.
Thanks, Sana.
It is a pleasure to have you with us on PTV News.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
First of all, I want to know how long you have been in Pakistan.
I came here on 1st November 2013. That means 3 years and 3 months, almost.
Is it your first appointment or you worked in other countries also?
So, think about me. I'm political appointee. Normally, if you're a career diplomat, you need to have 20 to 25 years until you go through all the grades till achievement of the grade of ambassador. So I became ambassador in the age of 38. So it means most probably I'm political appointee, not career diplomat. So that's my first posting. Before that I was member of cabinet and advisor to president.
Okay. What is your plan and priorities to promote the relation between Bosnia and Pakistan?
So we are two countries which have a great bilateral relation, but we have a problems or we need to improve in our bilateral trade level. So our trade export-import was was not sufficient, and we increased it in the last 3 years much. There is also possibility, and we should increase it even much more. Furthermore, we can cooperate in defense, in leather industry, textile, and then that. So first thing is trade, then culture. When I say culture, I mean music, movie, arts, and of course we need to get to know each other. All kind of visiting projects which can be arranged, especially with a focus on education, because that's what we can offer to Pakistan, although we are a smaller country, is education, because we have almost non-literacy rate, and this is something what Pakistan needs. Education is what government gives to the people that can be approved.
Recently, Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mohammed Nawaz Sharif, visited Bosnia. What do you expect shall be outcomes of this visit?
First, I want to thank Prime Minister, His Excellency Mohammed Nawaz Sharif, and all his delegation for visiting us. They spent 3 days in our country. We already agreed to abolish the visa requirement for official and diplomatic passports from Pakistani and Bosnian sides, so mutual. And that's the first thing. Second thing, we will soon sign an agreement which foresees joint fight against terrorism. The third thing which will happen is preference trade agreement, PTA, which is in the pipeline. And there are also repaid back visit of PM of Bosnia and our Minister of Foreign Affairs, which should happen this summer. So those all things, together with our focus on trade, which considers that the groups of business people from Pakistan will visit Bosnia soon and vice versa, is direction what we agreed in during his visit.
Please tell us about your early bringing and your career.
Well, I studied engineering science in Germany, and I made my PhD in economics. Then I was advisor, chancellor to president, member of the cabinet, member of our SDA political party, which rules the country. And from that level, he gave me honor to be ambassador. I was into the sports. In my younger years, I was in the martial arts. In karate, I was second in the world. at the WTK Association, and I'm also into the music. So that's exactly one aspect where Pakistan now moves rapidly. Pakistan opens to the music, Pakistan opens to the movies. I played also in the movie Janan. It was a huge hit. It was top 10 UK, I believe, and that's also the way how you present Pakistan abroad. You know, the problem is Pakistan, because of the most of Western media, doesn't have a appropriate image outside. It's a negative image, and it's not just. So we do need to make our best efforts to correct this, to explain to people about Pakistan, about people of Pakistan, about hospitality, about scenic views, about everything, because they do not know. If they hear the word Pakistan, it's for them equivalent to Taliban. You know, that's the problem. And that's why you don't have enough tourists in the country. The people are scared. Investment can be much more improved as foreign investments as they are right now. So you know, the way to offer the world this kind of soft image is through for example, culture, movie or songs.
What did you feel when you act in movie?
Well, I felt I need to be a good actor and to do it properly.
What is your favorite field? Acting, singing?
Well, I'm more into the music, and you know, the music is also a tool which you can take and apply it to public diplomacy. For example, I give you an example. On 16th December 2014. APS massacre happened at Peshawar Army School. That was 16 December 2014. Okay. Now, if you go on YouTube, if you type in APS massacre, and then you will see what the big houses such as CNN, BBC, how did they brought that news to the world. It was like in the form of short news, thicker news, without any emotions. You wouldn't actually understand that that's what happened. It was a act of vengeance, what Taliban did against Pakistani army.
Yes.
Means no one gave credits to the Pakistani army and Pakistani people for their fight against terrorism. So that's the message, or message which was not published or said, and that disturbed me a lot, because more than 130 kids paid with their lives for this, and since September 11th, the Pakistan paid with almost 50,000 lives. It's a huge
after this incident.
Yes. And you know, someone needs to expose this, to tell this. If you remember, a few days after this, they had a terrorist in Paris. They had a terrorist attack on 16th of December. Not on 16th of December, end of December 2014, and immediately the whole world reacted on this. And then I thought to myself, that cannot be. I mean, it's not fair. That cannot be true. Even the diplomatic society here, diplomatic corps in Islamabad, no one visited AP at that time. So I told myself, the first day they opened the gate, I will visit APS, and it happened also like that. On 15th of January 2015, I was there. I spoke with the survived kids, and which came back to the school, with parents which lost their kids, with teachers who survived that massacre, and with wounded kids in the hospital. That was horrible. And after that, I felt I needed to say something about it. In your capacity, I mean, I'm ambassador of brave but small country, so we don't have huge capacity and ability to spread out our word. And I thought, and then we come back to the music, I thought I need to find a way, a method, how can I take this message and bring it out of the world. And then I recorded the music song, video song, where I was on the vocals together with the Pakistani musicians, and we took the song "We Can Work It Out" from the Beatles. With the lyrics, that song says exactly that what I want to give to the world, and on the end of that, I have a statement in my capacity as a Bosnian ambassador. And this song went all over the world. We have it just in YouTube, I believe, like 1 million people who watched it. And that's the way you bring that message to the world.
As we knew you are very fond of singing, have you tried singing a local song or not?
Well, I sing local song. I sing, for example, Dil Dil Pakistan on many occasions.
Can you speak Urdu?
I cannot speak Urdu. But you know, I also, you had the people like your friend you mentioned before, he was 7 years here and he couldn't speak 2 words.
Any memorable incident or event you would like to share with us?
APS was one of them. That was unhappy moment, but there were also happy moments. For example, I told you the music can be shared used as a tool to, you know, as a PR tool to say something, to take the message and share it all over the world. So idea was, it was 2014 that we organized a band of musicians, actually band of ambassadors, and that was High Commissioner of Australia, Mr. Peter Hayward. Then Japanese ambassador Hiroshi Nomata. Then Danish ambassador Jesper Muller-Sørensen and myself, and we organized the band. We called it Envoys. So those 4 ambassadors, we just played the music for Pakistani people and wanted to show the world that Pakistani people are, as all other people, are nice people which are appreciating the music. And we had that was in April 2015 concert at PNCA, but not inside, behind PNCA, an open air concert. We had Islamabad. We had 7,000 or 8,000 people on that concert, and that was also one moment which, you know, you don't forget so easily, where the people enjoyed our music, our Western music, and the 4 ambassadors played the music for Pakistani people. It's something which is also in diplomacy pretty much unique thing. You know, you don't see it every day.
Tell us about the main cultural activities in Bosnia.
About cultural activities, there are lots of cultural activities. We are, you know, for the people who are watching this, I mean, I believe they don't have a pretty much feeling where the Bosnia is. When I speak with Pakistani people, they think Bosnia is somewhere where is Kazakhstan, where is Chechnya. No. If you go east of Italy and south of Austria, you will meet Bosnia. Bosnia is very near Italy and Austria, and it's in Middle Europe, and we have pretty much liberal way to live our religion. So there is lots of music, arts, film industry is very strong. We have the most famous film festival, so-called Sarajevo Film Festival, where the movie stars like Angelina Jolie, like Robert De Niro, he was last year's guest of the festival, keep on visiting us. So we are we have the most famous jazz concerts in that region. We are very much into it. So into the music, into the culture, into the arts, into the movies.
How do you spend your pastimes?
I try to do more sports I'm just trying. On the end of the day, I don't do it as much as I should. But yes, sports. Most of all, tennis. Sometimes my diplomat colleagues force me to play golf with them, and that's also very frequently we are having concerts. So I'm more into the sports and music. That's how I use my free time, which is not much, because Saturdays and Sundays during the weekends I'm also working. So I need to squeeze it out somehow to have 2-3 hours for me.
Do you have any desire which is still awaited to be fulfilled?
You know, you have always some kind of visions and some kind of plans. How can you do better, nicer, cooler? And then you know, go for it. Well, you can always have plans and visions for your career.
I'm asking about only one wish.
Oh, only one wish, but this could be supreme wish, you know. I keep it for myself, because if I say the wish, it will not be fulfilled. You know how it is.
Okay, I don't ask. जी राजीव साहब, आपको एक ब्रेक का, मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. वेलकम बैक नाज़रीन. प्रोग्राम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ द वीक. हमारी आज की मेहमान शख्सियत हैं बोस्निया के सफ़ीर मिस्टर नदीम मैकरिच. Can you tell us about your social work activities? Because we heard about that you are constructing a school, Park Bosnia School.
Yes. I figure out that as for me, the biggest issue of Pakistan is education. Why? Because if you don't have education, then all the kids can be manipulated and brainwashed to do, for example, some kind of terrorist activities afterwards. Since Pakistan has so many population, it is a not easy task, but we can, try to improve it step by step, slowly. And in my capacity as Bosnian ambassador, I decided to build up the school, which will have 8 classes, 240 students, which will be primary. It's primary school, where the kids, 4 kids from the remote area, can have a decent education. And we will try. My aim is to offer them Oxford education, Oxford curriculum, which is in English, and it's a challenge. Maybe we cannot start with it from the first year, but in perspective, that would be something what would be really my aim. So that school is in constructing. It needs to be launched in May this year. So let's hope for the best, and I believe we are on the good path to fulfill this project.
Do you like these books?
Yeah, books are important of education in education of every person. And actually, I'm not just reading the book. I published already one scientific book, which has been published 2 years ago in Amazon. It's in 150 countries in the world. It's a scientific book, and I am right now preparing a new book, which will be it's a consumption of scientific works which we have published in scientific journals. When we say we, mean myself and my Pakistani colleagues. So it will be again some kind of joint venture between Bosnia and Pakistan, and this book will also be worldwide published. So I expect it will be very nice success.
Any message you would like to share with our viewers?
To all Pakistani friends, I wish you all the best. I wish that you focus yourself on your education, on be strong patriots. Don't go for any kind of aggressive, radical solution. Go everything step by step, and I'm sure that, as I always say, Pakistan, P for Pakistan is P for potential. You need just 3 or 4 proper moves, and you will not recognize this country in the economic and prosperity sense. So that's my wish. Steady, step by step, you will have success.
Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate that you could spare time for us.
Thank you very much.
And share your thoughts. Thank you.
All the best.
जी नाज़रीन, ये थे हमारे साथ हमारी आज की मेहमान शख्सियत नदीम मैकरिज, जो कि बोस्निया के सफ़ीर हैं। पाकिस्तान ने अपनी सफारतकारी को मज़ीद बेहतर बनाते हुए अपने मुसलमान बरादर मुल्कों के साथ बहुत अच्छे ताल्लुकात पैदा किए हैं, और जो हमारे वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद नवाज शरीफ है, वो इस वक्त उन्होंने ताजिकिस्तान का भी दौरा किया, बोस्निया का भी किया। हम पाकिस्तानियों की ख्वाहिश है कि हमारे ताल्लुकात सारी दुनिया के ममालिक के साथ अच्छे हों, लेकिन जो हमारे अपने मुसलमान मुल्क भाई मुल्क है, उनके साथ हमारे ताल्लुकात का बेहतर होना उन दूसरे ममालिक से ज़्यादा तरजीह रखता है। ये था हमारा आज का प्रोग्राम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ द वीक। अफशान मलिक को इजाज़त दीजिए, फिर मिलेंगे। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।